हेलो एवरीवन, आप लकुना एस्ट्रो के लाइव सेशन में हैं। इस सेशन का उद्देश्य आपको फ्री एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल रीडिंग प्रोवाइड कराना है। अगर आज इस समय आपके पास कोई भी ऐसा सवाल है जो आप चाहते हैं हमसे पूछना, तो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपके पास समय का अभाव है और आप अपनी रीडिंग को जल्दी करवाना चाहते हैं, तो लकुना एस्ट्रो ऐप को ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और अपनी प्रोफाइल को स्वयं क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने के बाद आपको लकुना एस्ट्रो की तरफ से एक लकुना आईडी प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। अगर आप उस आईडी को हमसे शेयर करेंगे तो हम आपकी रीडिंग को जल्दी कर पाएंगे। इन केस आप इस चैनल पे नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के साथ शेयर करिए। आशा करता हूँ आज के दिन मैं आपकी एक अच्छी हेल्प कर पाऊँगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग टुडे सेशन। प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू टू वॉच। हेलो एवरीवन, हाय, गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी। आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग गुड। Today is a very auspicious day, and we had a puja at home. And the outcome of that puja is the tika which you see on my forehead. So, this is a dedicated session for folks who already are Lacuna Astro users, or if somebody wants to explore what Lacuna Astro has to offer, then you can use this time to ask your specific questions. This is going to be a 1 hour session. All of you feel free to ask any specific questions if there are. There are two ways through which you can get the consultation. The one very simple way is by sharing your token. अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी लकूना टोकन है तो आप उसे शेयर कर सकते हैं मेरे साथ, एंड आई वुड बी एबल टू look into it. I'll be a bit busy experimenting something. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Hey Rajshekhar, how are you doing, Rajshekhar? Hey, hi Rohit Thakur, how are you doing? Guys, just give me 1 minute. I want to experiment something, right? I mean, see, this is a morning session, right? So in the morning session, stars doesn't make sense, right? So I was thinking, rather than having a star, why can't we just have sun rising, right? So that is what I was thinking. So Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Rohit. So UPSC is one of the very standard categories we have in Lacuna Astro, right? So if you guys use Lacuna Astro application, I'll quickly start doing the reading, but just warming up a bit, right? So that you guys understand what are we going to do here. So if you go and look at the mobile application which is freely available, ठीक है, मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन आप सब लोगों के लिए फ्री अवेलेबल है, ऐप स्टोर, प्ले स्टोर, हर जगह पर, ठीक है, आप वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, उसको यूज़ करिए, दैट इज़ समथिंग विच इज़ डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू हेल्प. बाकी डेकोरेशन का काम मैं बाद में कर लूँगा, मीन्स जस्ट मेकिंग इट अ बिट मोर गुड लुकिंग, दैट विल डू some time later. But right now we will just concentrate on looking into your charts. So what I was saying, Rajshekhar, if you go here, right, and get inside the ask a question. So all the questions I want to let everybody know. So when you create your profile or when you download Lacuna Astro application, by default you get 100 coins. So you get to see the coins here, right? So 100 coins are by default given. That you can use to ask two questions. So any two questions you can ask for free. Yeah. That is very much possible, Rashekar. That is very much possible, and that is exactly where I am taking you. So just stay put. And that is where we say you guys must. Uh, oh, fine. What's your age? 2005. Okay, fine. So that is very much possible. So we do have a software called Orbital. So in Orbital, what we say, you first validate your past events and then you try the future events, so that you at least know that the system is capable of predicting the past. And there are a lot of applications which are there in the market right now, right? And they are claiming that कि हम बहुत ही अच्छा आपके लिए सॉफ्टवेयर लेकर के आए हैं, बट none of them are giving you flexibility to look into the past. But Lacuna Astro is allowing you to look into the past also. But leaving that aside, Rohit, what I was saying, when you go inside the ask a question, here you will get to see a category called job and business. Okay. Within that, if you see, we do have a very specific category for UPSC. Will I get good government job? UPSC IAS, UPSC IFS, UPSC IPS, UPSC IRS. So all these classifications are there. Okay. So if you want, you can just go and look into this, and whenever there is an exam, right, you can just simply go and use this facility. This allows you to look at the possibility of happening a specific event on the horizon of 1 year. Okay. And horizon of 1 year is what tells you whether starting from today till 1 year in the future, is there a possibility of happening the specific event or not. So you can just experiment that. How exactly it works, you can just go inside it, you just click on it. So we are the profile which is currently selected. This is, I think, somebody's name, Jitendra is the profile which is selected, and we are checking for the possibility of getting selected through UPSC as an IRS officer, right? So that possibility is very low. So this guy even tries to get into UPSC, he wouldn't be able to do that. So the best course of action for this guy would be suggested that भाई कुछ और देख ले, ठीक है, इसके चक्कर में मत पड़. So that is how it functions. Let's just start the session. We do have first request coming from Rohit Thakur. Okay, fine. We are taking the first request for today, and that is coming from Rohit Thakur. Rohit, if you are there, let me know, please. We are creating the first profile for today, and that is for Rohit. Hey, hi Saurabh, how are you doing? No problem, Rohit. I'm just creating your profile. Just hold on. You guys can also download the Lacuna Astro application. This is available on App Store and Play Store at the moment. Rohit, may I request you to please validate your details once? Saurabh, this question, Delhi, my career, when you ask this, right? For me, it's a vague question, right? But still, don't worry. We do have means yesterday itself we released a career report, so we are going to try that report for you. Sure. Just hold on there. No, that's fine. That's fine. Rohit, just validate all your details if everything is correct. Hey, hi, Deepali. How are you doing? Hello, Rajat. How are you doing? We do have Rohit, and then we are going ahead with the next profile that is for Saurabh. Saurabh is from Delhi. His question is related to his career. Next, we are going to have Deepali. अरे ये थोड़ी होता है बिकमिंग IPS अंडर 24 एज. तुम्हें एकदम मतलब क्या बनते हो, सेक्रेटरी बन के रिटायर होना है. ओके, वी हैव रजत दास ऑल्सो. I'll add Rajat as well. Yeah, Saurabh, I'll come to you. Just hold on. Thank you for confirming. Thank you so much, Rohit, for confirming the data quality. Let's move on. Rohit, this is your token. Okay. Please save this token. Next time when you come, I would expect you to share this token with me. This token allows us to uniquely identify you in Lacuna Astro ecosystem. So what Lacuna Astro does, it basically validates everything, and then validation is the second part of it, but this token is something which uniquely identifies you in our ecosystem. So even if somebody steals your token, and during the live session if somebody is coming from a different YouTube handle and sharing your token, we would get to know, because we are also maintaining a list here which allows us to quickly correlate whose data we are extracting. Now I'm going to try Orbital, which is basically a software I have built, which allows us to look into the chart with fine grained details, which allows us to do the right predictions. I don't want to be like Baba Ji's, right? राहु यहाँ चले गए, केतु यहाँ चले गए, दृष्टि यहाँ आ गई, तो आपका कांड हो गया. So that is what we are a bit ignorant of. Obviously we do that, but in worst case, when Nadi is not allowing us to find the right details, we go and apply Parashari. But as long as Nadi has the sufficient information for us, we don't prefer changing the gears. So let's see what is there. So his question is related to UPSC. First, I'll show you one thing, how exactly the application is responding to this question. So let's see that. We are looking at Rohit's chart. First, we'll go and generate the career report. So if I just, career report is absolutely free now. Okay. So anybody can use that report without spending any coins. So you don't need any coins. It's a 0 coin report right now for a week, because most of you already know I'm out of station next week. So just to reduce my load, right, I have just make it free for all of you. So now let's see what application says. So Rohit is 26 years old. We are trying to find out job and business both seems to be the feasible option. A lot of travel related things would be happening. Ultimately, August 21st, 21st August 2026 is when you are going to see the glimpse of job first. And then for the purpose of the job, there would be considerable travels happening there. And okay, so there is a mixed possibility whether you can go for a job or you can go for the business also. Let's try to find out which one is the best career option for you. I'll go and look for IPS. Okay, Rohit, most likely you are going to end up doing business, because numerologically chart is not indicating any strong support for the government job. So that is there. But anyways, let's drill down further. So this is Orbital, guys. So what Orbital is doing, Orbital is processing all the necessary data points to find out what are the possibilities your chart has. It is not just looking at your D1, D10 and then bas wallah ho gaya aapka kaam. No. So it is looking at multiple dimensions. It is looking at your chart from the numerology standpoint. It is looking at your chart from Parashari standpoint. It is looking at your chart from Nadi standpoint. So these are the different dimensions through which your chart is being observed. And after the observation, it is trying to give us the introspection whether a specific event is going to happen or not. So you are putting your time in achieving something, right? So when you're constantly working hard to attain something, and if multiple charts are denying that possibility, then the best course of action should be moving away from it and choose the next best option, whatever plan B you have, right? So looking at the numerological possibility, it is quite weak when it comes to the government job, but I am not a big fan of numerology. We should go and look into the astrological possibility also, if it is allowing us to go for the UPSC IPS cadre. So now if we are looking at that, you yourself can see the sun and the moon both are having very low possibility there. Just hold on. 6, 7, 8. So for me, the answer is no, right? I would say this is not your piece of cake. you should look for something else, something different. Whatever you wish to experiment, you can definitely ask if other career options are good for you or not. Or if you want to explore which career option is good for you, then there is a different way. You can just connect offline with us. But right now, your question related to UPSC is kind of indicating that this is not the thing for you, right? So it is less likely to happen. Obviously, the possibility of job is there. I'm not denying the possibility of job, but you becoming an IPS officer is a weak possibility. Okay. Perfect. I'll just get it documented and then we'll move on to the next question. UPSC. The dashas are not strong enough to make this happen. Hi Olive, how are you doing? Akshita. Hey, hi Akshita. I'll add you into the queue. The queue is a bit long. There are 3-4 more folks before you. I need to entertain them before I reach out to you. So it will take around 15 minutes before I can really look into your chart. Meanwhile, if you have anything else, any other priority for you to look into, please do that. Let's continue, guys. We have Raj Shekhar. Raj Shekhar had a very interesting question. He asked, he asked is there a possibility of looking into the past, right? Can astrology look into the past? And this is a very interesting subject. I want all of you to be very clear about it, that most of the times what we have seen, all astrologers would talk about your future, right? They will say भाई आपका ये होने वाला है, and you get excited कि बस अब तो आधा तो हो ही गया है. गुरु जी ने बोल दिया तो आधा तो हो ही गया है, अब बाकी जो बचा हुआ है वो तो मैं कर ही लूँगा, राइट? और इसी चक्कर में आपका कुछ नहीं होता है. सो व्हाट वी हैव बिल्ट at Lacuna Astro, what we have built a system which predicts your past also, right? For example, if you are a married guy, or you fell in love with somebody, or you had an accident, or you had a litigation, or you joined a job in past, you can put that date and system clearly points out whether that time was favorable for that event or not. Okay, in case if your experience of that specific subject is not good, for example you are in job but you are not enjoying, then system also clearly tells that that time was supportive for the job, joining the job, but your experience would not be good. So that is something which Lacuna Astro's orbital already does. And in this order, what we have done, we have also made sure that if you go and use the Lacuna Astro application and go specifically in the yearly report, although all the reports I have made free since I'm on going on vacations, so I don't want you guys to reach out to me, and that is the reasoning I have made everything free now, so you guys can just go and enjoy it. So what we did, we gave you 2025 ka report absolutely free, right? You go, you read 2025 ka report, see if it is matching with your life, and if it matches, then you buy 2026 ka report. But 2026 ka report is also free now, so you just go and enjoy. No need to pay for anything. It is absolutely free for 1 week, because I think it's around 9 days I'm out of station. So for 9 days we are going to make everything free. So the questions would also become free Monday night, right? So Monday night, all the questions would also become free, and that will be free till 27th evening, right? So on 27th morning, I'll be back, and by evening, we will again bring everything to the paid application. So now you can go and enjoy it. So I just wanted to show you guys that the possibility of predicting the past is there if it is done right. Okay, let's move on, guys. Rajshekhar, and after Rajshekhar, we have Saurabh. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I have a hard stop at 11:30. That's we do have one reading scheduled during that time, so we'll continue the session till 11:15, and then we'll close the session. So we do have Rajshekhar here. So guys, this is the way you can create profiles. We have Rajshekhar. Rajshekhar is from Puri. Rajshekhar, may I request you to please validate your details quickly? Please validate your details. Hello Rajat, how are you doing? मेरा लाइक नंबर 4 था, तो मैं क्या करूं? आप सौरभ के बाद दीपाली हैं, दीपाली के बाद रजत आप हैं, एंड दैट इज sequentially PCA is coming at the 4th number. बीच में किसी ने डिसलाइक कर दिया होगा. Rajshekhar, can you validate your details? A few profiles I personally didn't like, because their YouTube handle is recently created. So anybody who is older than 22, 23 and recently creating their YouTube handle somewhere falls in a category of fake users. But anyways, that's okay. So this is your token, Rajshekhar. I would request you to please keep this token handy. This guy is going through some mental problem. What is there? Let's look into that. Largely at this age, right? You are just 21. And if you are having any such experiences, most likely it should be coming due to your relationship, right? So there can be some relationship issues potentially. That is what is causing you to experience this. You are currently in Buddha Dasha. So you are going through the Buddha Mahadasha. Just hold on. Mercury is lord of your 7th house and 10th house, I think. Just hold on. Mercury is lord of your 7th house and 10th house. Just hold on. Mercury is in Balavastha and sitting in the enemy sign. Neither combust nor retrograde. I don't think you should exaggerate what you are going through, Rajashekhar. This is not a big issue. Potentially, what you are experiencing maybe because of your heartbreak. Because of that, you are having some mental clutter going on. Obviously, Mercury is the second weakest planet in your Shatbal. So, that is obviously may create some thought related issues, but I don't think this is a big problem. There is one thing which you can do. For that, you can just drop a message to our number and we'll send you certain instructions. You can start following that if you are genuinely looking for some stability in terms of having a proper constructive thought process. Okay, but otherwise it is not a big deal. What you are going through is very normal thing. It is means pagal nahi hone wale ho, so you will survive this. Let's move on. We are going to Saurabh. Mental issues. The current dasha is for Mercury, and Mercury is the second weakest planet in Shatbal. Just give me one more minute. This is pakka because of your love and affair, man. So, okay. The Mercury has strong influence of relationship along with arguments. That's what is causing the mental clutter. Fine, let's move on, guys. आगे चलते हैं सौरभ जी के पास. नॉर्थ वेस्ट दिल्ली करियर ऑप्शंस. यार देखो सौरभ, I'll frankly tell you, career options upfront बोलना is something everybody should avoid. Okay, तो उसके लिए we need to speak. We can definitely see if job is better or business is better. That we can see for sure. We can see if you are going for a job, then how would be your experience of job, right? So these are the things we can definitely look into. But if you say that whether you should go for maybe somebody who is making pakoras versus somebody making launching a startup, or maybe somebody is going for a mechanical engineering job, is something we can't really say unless we have a discussion and find out a little bit more details about you. Then only we can penetrate into that area. But right now I would just concentrate on telling whether the job is the better option or business is the better option, when is the right time to get into the job, and things like that is what we can talk about. Fine, Saurabh. And there is a strong possibility that neither job nor the business is going to be a smooth experience for you. So there are a lot of people who continue to experience a lot of turbulence in their lifetime, right? Maybe you fall in that category. So let's look into this and let's try to find out. Saurabh, please validate your details. After Saurabh, we have Deepali, and then Rajat, and then Akshita. So that's the queue we have right now. I would add a few more. I would add a few more folks into the queue. So after Akshita, we have received some new request, right? That is coming from, who is that? Just give me a minute, guys. Thank you for confirming. Let's add 3 more profiles. One is for Amrit Pal Kaur. So we are adding Amrit Pal Kaur. And I would add Shivani Jat. And I would add Tejas. Anybody else? I think that's it. I think this would be the queue for today. We are not going to accept any more requests after this. So Tejas would be the last one for today, and anybody who comes after that, we would not be able to accept their request. Saurabh, this is your token. Please keep this token handy with you. So you're 24 years old. As I said at the beginning, right? Maybe both the options are not for you, or maybe both the options are having challenge, right? But anyways, let's see. So numerologically, your career should be stable. You should definitely would have a happy and healthy marriage life also. That should not be an issue. But there are certain planets which are considerably dangerous for you. For example, specific to career, one is Ketu, another one is Chandrama, third one is Mercury. ये 3 प्लानिट ऐसे हैं, अगर इनकी दशा हुई तो ये दशा मतलब कि इनकी अंतर्दशा हो या प्रत्यंतर दशा हो या महादशा हो. सो महादशा, अंतर्दशा, प्रत्यंतर दशा, जैसा भी आपका है कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, Based on that, you are going to experience turbulence, because these three planets are all set. पूरा मूड में है ये आपके साथ. Right now you are in Shukra Dasha, and if we look at the Shukra, then it is definitely indicating 2 and 11. It is not having anything which is considerably strong for the career. So we need to find that sweet spot when you can get in. So we need Mars at least supporting or coming along with Venus. As long as Mars and Venus are forming some sort of conjunction, there is a strong possibility of you making this happen, right? So just hold on. See, man, obviously you would be able to do something, but the overall experience of job is not going to be very pleasant for you. Okay, so that is one thing which you should be which you should be aware of. So that is what you are going to experience. Right now you're in Shukra Dasha at the moment, and just give me a minute and just apply that. Hold on, guys. I want to tell one thing, that I'm not a kid, right? And I also want you guys to behave like a grown up man. यहाँ बच्चों के जैसे कोई कुछ करो मत. दैट इज समथिंग विच आई एम नॉट वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ. तो उसका थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखें आप लोग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस तेजस, ही इज क्वाइट इम्पेशेंट. फालतू में आप बार बार मैसेज ना करें. आप लिस्ट में हैं, आप वेट कर सकते हैं, करिए. नहीं कर सकते हैं तो आप प्लीज़ चले जाइए, बट बार बार मैसेज मत करिए. अननेसेसरली यू आर forcing me to deviate from what I'm doing and look at the chat, right? So don't do that. So career is going to be average for you. I don't think that it is going to be very thriving career. Just hold on. No matter whether you go for a job or a business, both of them are going to give you somewhat similar experience. I would suggest you to look for job as an option rather than going for the business. In both the cases, you would go through considerable challenges. None of them are in mood to give you that flexibility, right, where you can enjoy. So this is definitely going to be a mixed experience throughout your life, whether it is job or whether it is business. Okay, which job or which business, when, that all we can discuss offline if you want. For that we need to know a little bit more what preparation you are doing. Are you appearing for any exams and things like that, right? As long as we get into those details, we can be a little bit more precise. The chart is good, is supportive for job and business both, but the major issue is with the with the stability. The chart has considerably strong weak signals. Offline connect is suggested. Let's move on, guys. We have to be quick now. Deepali, if you're there, let me know, please. I think Deepali is no longer there. Fine. Rajat Das, Rajat, and then Akshita. Rajat, if you are there, let me know, please. Guys, you have to be quick. Rajat, after Rajat, we have, oh, Deepali is also there. Fine. First, we'll cover Deepali and then we'll cover others. Deepali. यार देखो, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस जो होते हैं ना कि क्या मैं 24 साल की उम्र में बन सकती हूँ, मुझे नहीं पता कि ऐसी बुद्धि आती कहाँ से है. आई मीन दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ओरिजिनेट कहाँ से होते हैं. दैट इज क्वाइट स्ट्रेंज. We will see whether there is a possibility of becoming IPS or not. I'll show you that on screen so that you understand why I'm saying something. कोई वहाँ डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. ओके. Mosam Pal, you can check your details. 26 December, 3:55 p.m., 3:35 p.m. Fine, I think details are right. Let's move on. Mosam Pal, this is your detail. Just keep this handy. ओहो, मेल हुआ. ओ ओ ओ ओके ओके. कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता इस चीज़ का. आई मीन सिस्टम को कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. बट यू गाइज कैन ऑलवेज गो एंड एडिट दीज डिटेल्स. मौसम, दिस इज there is a very strong possibility you can see that here. Okay, your question was related to बनोगे या नहीं बनोगे, तो वो देख लेते हैं एक बार. You are 18 right now, right? 18 6 2032 से पहले आपको बनना है. देखो भाई, 2029 सितंबर तक कुछ हो गया. अदरवाइज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम सितंबर 29 टिल नवंबर 2032 है नहीं. तो तुम्हारा 24 का जो एम है, राइट, कि 24 की एज तक मेरा हो जाएगा नहीं हो जाएगा, तो उसमें तो लास्ट के जो 2 साल हैं उसमें तो तुम कुछ कर नहीं सकते. तो उससे पहले का जो टाइम है, दैट इज़ व्हाट आई वुड सजेस्ट यू टू प्लीज़ एम फॉर. ओके. लेकिन यार, ये चीज़ें इतनी हलवा नहीं होती हैं, राइट, कि तुमने सोचा और तुम कर गुजरे. सो वो इतना इतना सिंपल नहीं है. Obviously there is a possibility, you can aim for it, no doubt about it, you can definitely aim for it. लेकिन मैं कहूँगा 2029 से पहले का ही विंडो आप अपना कंक्लूड करने की कोशिश करो. इफ़ यू फेल टू कंक्लूड बाई 2029, देन आगे के 2 साल you are not going to be able to do anything in this specific direction. बाकी अपना ध्यान रखो यार. हो जाओ तो बताना. दिस विल बी गुड एड ऑन टू माई आर्सेनल, वेयर आई कैन सी. भाई मैं मौसम को जानता हूँ भाई. मौसम इज इज माई क्लाइंट. आई विल से दैट. हाँ, लोगों को बताऊंगा मैं कि मैंने उसको दिया था भाई रेमेडी, मेरी रेमेडी से बना IPS हो. ओके. UPSC. The chart is supportive. The person must focus on closing the position before 2029. After that, the time is not in support for the UPSC for 2 years. Okay guys, लेट्स मूव ऑन. यार देखो, हर चीज़ की मैच्योरिटी होती है, ठीक है. हर चीज़ मैच्योर होने में समय लेती है, एंड देयर इज़ स्पेसिफिक टाइम फॉर एवरीथिंग. हेयर ड्यूरिंग द लाइव सेशन व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज़ बेसिकली वी आर लुकिंग एट द पॉसिबिलिटीज़. ये देखो, यहाँ पे कोई आया है, नवीन नाम से कोई आया, राइट. श्रीकाकुलम. भाई ये तुम्हारा प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ है क्या है? प्लीज़ टेल मी. इनको D10 के बारे में जानना है, D10 चार्ट एनालिसिस. लॉन्ग करियर और शॉर्ट करियर, प्लीज़ टेल मी. D10 चार्ट एनालिसिस. ओके, फाइन. लेट्स कम बैक. सो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि अभी जैसे आपके पास कोई चार्ट है, तो उस चार्ट में हो सकता है 5 साल की उम्र में भी मैरिज से रिलेटेड कॉम्बिनेशंस बन रहे हो. तो क्या आपको लगता है हो जाएगी मैरिज? नहीं होगी ना. सो आई वॉज रीडिंग वन ऑफ द बुक्स, राइट, आई डोंट रिमेंबर दैट, बट उसमें लिखा हुआ था, एंड आई ऑल्सो पर्सनली बिलीव दैट, कि दशाएं जो है ना, जो आपकी दशाएं होती हैं, वो पकाती हैं उन चीज़ों को, आपके कर्मों को पकाती हैं. एंड व्हेन दे आर रेडी, राइट, व्हेन दे आर cooked enough to eat, then the actual dasha falibhut happens, right? So when I say this is the time which is favorable, that does not mean it is definitely going to happen during that time. That means that is the time, if you have done the necessary karmas, it is definitely going to give you certain fruitful results. अब उसका ये मतलब नहीं होता है कि आपकी दशा सपोर्टिव है तो अब आप चादर तान के AC चला के सो रहे हो. नो नो नो, दैट इज़ नॉट what it means. It means the time is definitely going to turn in your favor if you have burnt yourself, if you have prepared yourself to reap the benefit out of it, you will get it. If you have not done, तो बस मूंगफली खाते रहो फिर, और क्या कर सकते हैं. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू रजत. कई सारे हमारे यहाँ चैनल पे कई सारे ज्ञानी आया करते थे, तो we do have a quite a sophisticated filtering system which allows these nonsense people to keep away, right? Otherwise वो लोग आके यहाँ पे इतनी बदतमीजियाँ करते थे कि we used to get distracted. So अभी हमारे पास ऐसे मेधावी ज्ञानवान लोगों की वो नहीं है, मतलब यहाँ जगह नहीं है, उनको यहाँ से भगा दिया गया है. सो आज मैं कुछ और फिल्टर्स ऐड करूँगा. फॉर एग्जांपल नवीन इज आस्किंग अबाउट D10 चार्ट, राइट? He should be asking about a specific precise question, but he is here to check कि हम D10 एक्सेस कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं, D10 को देख रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं. So we generally don't prefer having anybody like this, right? Who is very particularly trying to look into the specific dimension. So those people we don't want here. Yeah. So we are going to put these conditions also ki if somebody is asking for D1, D10, D4, D7, whatever, right? So those people would not be even allowed to message. Because the problem is not looking at that Varga, right? So that Varga chart is seeing that is fine, no problem. But I personally believe that when somebody comes with this kind of question, then they have already made their mind, right? And in that case, receptivity is not there. And if somebody is not receptive or somebody is not willing to listen to what you're saying, then it is a waste of time for an individual. So nobody should be entertaining people like this. Is what I personally believe. बाकी लोगों का नहीं पता. Anyways, Naveen, I just wanted to tell you that we are not going to look into your chart. This is not because your question is nonsense. This is because we have already compiled the list for today. So we know whom we are going to look at in today's session. So Naveen, you can leave. You can go somewhere else. In today's session, we do have very specific list which is already compiled, and we are going to just work on that. Yeah, Tejas, you are one of them. Rajat, this is your token. I would request you to please keep this handy. What Rajat is asking. Rajat, you haven't shared your question. What is your question, Rajat? You have shared the question. Just hold on. I'll add that. How will your career be and how will your money? अबे your money मेरी money को क्यों पूछ रहा है भाई? Yeah, is it your writing issue? House and car in future, sir. Okay. Let's concentrate on your career. बाकी तो तुम्हारा जो सवाल है वो थर्ड फ्लोर से ऊपर जा रहा है. आएगा, तुम्हारा नंबर आएगा. So Rajat, if you want to prepare for the government exam, definitely you can try numerologically. But let's see what is the possibility from the astrology standpoint. I see one very strong concern in your chart, and that is related to your character. Okay, so I would just suggest you to be a little bit more conscious about your character. It is clearly showing a lot of scandalous things in specifically in the field of love and affair, right? If you are doing anything of that sort, then I would suggest you to please, that is not the way you should be conducting yourself. बाकी तुम्हारी मर्जी है, जो मन करे वो करो. um, Career is there, career is there, but when is a question. Just hold on. So starting from 6th of April till 31st of May, टाइम काफ़ी फेवरेबल है. इस समय में अगर कुछ मिलता है तो वेल एंड गुड, नहीं मिलता तो फिर नेक्स्ट स्लॉट इज स्टार्टिंग इन 2028. तब तक तुम्हारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है. सो द क्वेश्चंस यू आर आस्किंग कि घर कब होगा, गाड़ी कब होगी, बंगला कब होगा एंड ऑल दैट, राइट? I would narrow down all those questions and bring it to a point where I would say that you must have a stable career first. Once you get into a stable career, then obviously you are going to have money, and once you have money, ये सारी चीज़ें fulfill करना is fine. But first, let's concentrate on career. So two things you must be aware of, right? One is your character. I see that you are not very decent guy, right? तो आप बहुत ज़्यादा डिसेंट नहीं है व्हेन इट कम्स टू डीलिंग विद अपोजिट जेंडर. सो वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ना तमीज़ में रही है. दैट इज़ व्हाट आई सी. आई हैव टोल्ड यू सिंस यू आर हेयर एंड यू आर आस्किंग. आई थिंक आई एटलीस्ट आई कैन टेल यू दैट एज फार एज करियर इज़ कंसर्नड, अभी 30th तक अगर आपको कुछ मिल जाता है तो ठीक है. 30th ऑफ 31st of May 2026, नेक्स्ट 15 डेज में अगर कुछ मिल रहा है तो ले लो. वेदर वो प्राइवेट जॉब है, गवर्नमेंट जॉब है, वट एवर इट इज़. गवर्नमेंट जॉब तो होनी नहीं है इतनी जल्दी, लेकिन इफ़ यू आर हैविंग समथिंग देन प्लीज़ कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन दैट. Starting from 31st of May 2026 till 5th of September 2028 is going to be a bit I mean, say, is going to be a kind of time where you wouldn't have a lot of opportunities. If you are already doing something, if you are already in job, well and good. Otherwise, ये जो time रहेगा ये थोड़ा ठंडा रहेगा. So, if you are not in job, then you will keep searching. बहुत ज़्यादा चीज़ें कुछ materialize नहीं हो रही होंगी. But yeah, I'm really concerned about your the way you are conducting your life, right? बहुत ज़्यादा scandalous आदमी हो, तो उसको थोड़ा सा देखो भाई. The career should be set about 31st of May, else there is an issue. Next slot is in September 2028 for job. Akshita, if you're there, let me know, please. Akshita, I'm waiting for you. If you're there, please let me know. Akshita, this is the final call for you. Fine, Akshita is not there. Amritpal Kaur. Amritpal Kaur, if you're there, let me know. Amritpal Kaur. Fine. Shivani. Shivani, if you're there, let me know, please. Fine. Tejas. Tejas, if you're there, let me know. Okay, Tejas. Fine. I'm not looking at the count, right? Who is there, who is not there. So let's work on Tejas. Tejas. Tejas is the last one for today. We are not going to accept any more requests. Tejas, are you the same Tejas we have done the offline reading for? Are you the same Tejas? There was a reading for someone. His name was Tejas, and he was from Maharashtra. So we have done offline reading for that guy. I think around a year before. Tejas, please validate your details. आशीष, वी आर डन फॉर टुडे. हम आज आपकी रिक्वेस्ट नहीं लेंगे. आप कल आइए. Please validate your details, man. Let's make it quick. Okay. आशीष, हमें भी पता है नथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन भाई. वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू लुक इनटू योर चार्ट. इज दैट सिंपल क्लियर? आप कल आइए, कल सुबह आ जाना, या आज वीकेंड है, मे बी शाम को भी कर सकते हैं हम लोग. भाई काफ़ी स्ट्रगल है भाई. करनी तुमने जॉब ही है, बट थोड़ा समय ही है, स्टेबिलिटी थोड़ी लंबी लगेगी भाई. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन. आई थिंक जॉब तो आप ऑलरेडी कर रहे हो. जॉब यू मे ऑलरेडी बी डूइंग. आर यू वर्किंग? कैन यू कंफर्म दैट प्लीज? आप अभी बुध दशा के अंदर हैं. शुक्र शनि राहु आर नॉट इन सपोर्ट एट ऑल. राहु की अंतर्दशा है तो आप उसमें स्ट्रगल कर रहे होंगे इस समय. ओके, मीन्स यू मे बी फीलिंग इंसल्टेड एट योर वर्क प्लेस. ओके, what else is going on? Moon is holding the position, Sun is holding the position, so you would not get fired. हाँ, प्राइवेट जॉब फाइन, ठीक है. नवीन, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू सी योर चार्ट टुडे मैन. डोंट वरी, कल आ जाना. हम आज आपका चार्ट नहीं देखेंगे भाई. See, Tejas, a couple of things I want you to be aware of, right? नवंबर 2026 से फरवरी 2027 के बीच में you would have a bit of good experience. Obviously, थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा तुम्हें. कुछ रेमेडी ट्राई करनी पड़ेगी, कुछ साधना करनी पड़ेगी, कुछ मंत्र चैंटिंग करनी पड़ेगी. दैट यू हैव टू डू मैन, टू हैव स्मूथ एक्सपीरियंस. अगर नहीं करोगे तो बहुत ही मतलब एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ जॉब वुडंट बी दैट गुड, राइट? फॉर एग्जांपल, एक्सपेंसेस बहुत हाई रहने चाहिए. वर्क प्लेस में यू मे फील इंसल्टेड. शनि की दशा जब जब आएगी आपको ये लगेगा कि मैं फायर नहीं कर दिया जाऊं, राइट? सो दैट ऑल एक्सपीरियंस यू वुड बी गेटिंग, right? So the only way is that you do something for it so that you can hold this situation. You must strengthen Mars, right? Mars को आपको strong करने की ज़रूरत है और strong करने की ज़रूरत है. As long as you manage to do so, that is definitely going to give you better experience. Most likely in future you are going to end up doing your own business. Chances काफ़ी प्रबल हैं कि आप कुछ अपना धंधा शुरू कर लो. That is what you would do. When that you can check offline. यहाँ हम उसके बारे में बात नहीं कर सकते अभी. I need to close. But I can tell you one thing that कि ये होना है. At some point you would start inclining towards business. तो आप बिजनेस की तरफ आगे बढ़ने के बारे में सोचेंगे निश्चित तौर पे. अभी के लिए आपका एक्सपीरियंस आप खुद स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हो, जहाँ पर रेड है दैट इंडिकेट्स कि वहाँ पे आपका बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चल रहा है एंड यू आर हैविंग सम टर्बुलेंस देयर. ठीक है. ओके, जस्ट गिव मी 1 more minute guys. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. तुला, अभी अब तुला में है भाई. आप अपना उसको स्ट्रांग करिए. हम्म. अगर बजट अलाउ करता है तो एक पन्ना ले लो अपने लिए. अगर नहीं करता है तो ग्रीन एवेंचुरिन का एक ब्रेसलेट लेकर के पहन लो. ठीक है. I don't prefer suggesting anybody any remedies here in the session, but in your case, I would suggest you to please do that, so that you can have a little bit more stable experience. Otherwise, जैसा चल रहा है वैसा करते रहो. क्या कर सकते हैं. But it is going to be a bit of mixed experience. Smooth experience नहीं रहने वाला है. So that for that you have to work out. You have to do something. ठीक है. Thank you, everybody. I think this was a great day. We managed to connect with a lot of lovely people. Most of them ran away. Patience का issue है. But patience का क्या है, मैं भी थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा पैशनेट हो जाता हूँ ना चार्ट को लेकर के. So we lose a lot of people, but that is fine. That is absolutely fine. Job, the career seems to be an issue. Career seems to be an issue. The suggestion is to work on Mercury, the dasha currently going on. और क्या है भैया. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन 1 more minute. हाँ, आप मरकरी के ऊपर काम करो. थिंग्स आर गोइंग टू वर्क आउट. वैसे भी आप धंधे के बारे में सोच ही रहे हो सकता है धंधा स्टार्ट कर लो. बिजनेस वुड बी फार मोर बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू देन जॉब. बाकी पैसे तेरे हैं भाई, तू देख ले तुझे क्या करना है. माई जॉब इज़ डन. आज का समय पूरा होता है. माई नेम इज़ आनंद. आई एम द फाउंडर एंड सीईओ ऑफ लकूना एस्ट्रो. At Lacuna Astro, our purpose is very simple. We want to build astrological software where the human consciousness can be translated into the digital world. And instead of you connecting with a human, right, a person who claims to be an astrologer, you can use Lacuna Astro and you can get your predictions done. So that's the simple philosophy we are working for. And I'm the one who is building this software. You guys can experience this. It's available on App Store and Play Store. Enjoy the application and let me know your feedback, and we'll see what we can do for you. You guys take care of yourself. Next week, starting from Tuesday, I would be out of station. So before that, if anybody wants to connect with me, please get your readings scheduled. Once I'm away, all the application and all the components would be free for you, so that you can just quench your thirst and you can just leave me alone for 9 days. Till then, take care of yourself, guys. Let's connect tomorrow morning.